Therefore, we were trying to build the oil wells here. I finally built the oil wells now. As you can see, there's a lot of natural gas floating around here. I've accidentally dug out a towel over here, and then some of that natural gas actually like flow out. So there's still a bit of natural gas in here, but not as much. I would say about 40% of it escaped. So that's kind of unfortunate. I'm in the final stages of completing this stuff over here. I'm building a pump over here, and I'm also making sure that the pipes are properly set up, because I've realized that the pipes are actually a bit off. So I've placed bridges here. Now the pipes should work properly. Yeah, oh man, there's so much like pipe shenanigans happening here. Okay, anyway, now I should probably stop sending salt water here. If you go into the relative temperature overlay, you can see that this area right now is extremely cold. I mean cold compared to the rest, but it's still above 100 degrees. But this area here is the coldest of the entire map. So what I've done is I've already sort of created a tunnel over here, not tunnel, a pipeline going up here, and this area is like super hot. It's certainly hotter than this area over here. So I kind of want to send all my salt water over here instead of this area over here. Maybe the heat will eventually spread over to this area over here. Hopefully that happens. But for now, if I just send more salt water over here, right, there's a chance that all of this steam over here will start condensing into water, which will be really bad because it will flood this entire area here. This entire area over here will be flooded, and then this liquid vent will just be overpressured. So I don't want that to happen, which is why also I don't want the temperature of the steam here to fall below 125 degrees, because in the future I might be placing like a steam turbine or something on here. So yeah, the temperature of this, I don't want it to be any lower than 125 degrees. So this area over here is perfect because the steam over here is still very high temperature, so I don't feel too bad about sending salt water over there instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this up here, and then I'm going to cut this off and start sending salt water on to the other vent. Another thing is the salt water level here is low enough that I've stopped sending salt water out to here. Because right now this volcano is not submerged anymore. There's no need to send the salt water out any further. Yeah. So as long as this thing erupts, I'm good. I just put a pump here because there was 3 layers of water here, so it was completely submerging the volcano. Now that I have 2 layers of salt water only, I can totally just leave it there and focus on draining this pool over here instead. Now I've also built a bunch of like stuff over here. As you can see, most of it is insulated tiles, and the reason for that is very simple. I want the salt water to sort of get funneled out here through the volcano and then back out into this area over here. So hopefully through this process, right, it will sort of be desalinated already, because it's going to pass through very hot cobalt. So hopefully that instantly boils the salt water. But through this process right now, a lot of the salt water over here, while it's traveling out, right, is exchanging heat with the surroundings. So I don't really want that. I want in exchange, I want this to be a closed off system. I also don't really want to lose too much heat of the salt water. So that's why I'm sort of doing this right now. Okay, there's another thing I might want to do. Okay, this area is actually heating up really quickly thanks to all of this super hot water. So I might just replace all of this with insulated tiles. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I need to replace all this with insulated tiles so that as the salt water comes down here, it doesn't exchange heat with any of this area over here as well. In fact, ideally all of this should be insulated tiles. Let me see. I can't really dig this out, obviously. I can make this insulated tile, something like that. I can do something like this, I guess. Alright, and then I will dig this out. I should probably... let me see. This entire basin over here, okay, I need to first wedge a tile in here. This should be priority 7. After doing this, then I can build this over here, and then I'll replace this with an insulated tile as well. I kind of want to seal this area off here. Seal this area off like this, and then this entire basin down here will just be holding a bunch of salt water. Well, actually, this isn't too bad. The thing is, the heat is not really escaping out of this area over here. This area is just heating up continuously. But as long as the heat doesn't escape out of here, it will be fine. Right now the heat is not really traveling out because air is a bad conductor of heat, right? And then there's only one tile worth of gap here where the heat is escaping from. So I think this is relatively fine. But as long as I seal all of this up here, I think this will more or less be a closed system. Okay, so let's get my guys to do all of this. I need to make all of this priority 6. Priority 6. The reason for this being priority 6 is because right now this is priority 7. I need them to finish building the gold amalgam pipe before coming over and building this. And then I want to undock a suit over here, and I want to deliver an exosuit over to this thing over here, so that I have 2 people working over in here. Alright, another thing that needs fixing is that I found that I have a bunch of food here that is not brought over. Here. So another thing, I have actually placed a sort of a, what do you call this? Like a stairwell. I don't know, a 2-tile sort of block over here, and that is to trap all the CO2 here. Because I need all of this food to be sterile. I actually want the veggie poppers to be stored in here instead of it getting food from over here. Oh man. I also need some of the frost burgers actually to be stored in here. Okay, let's set this to 1 kg. Max would be 1 kg. And then I will store frost burger in here. Frost burger. Let me check the status of the frost burger. 20%. Alright, let me check. Oh no, it's normal atmosphere. Damn it. Okay, I kind of need them to eat the frost burger now. Yeah. Alright, I need them to finish off the frost burger. Because I have a bunch of frost burger here that are rotting. So, as you can see, I have a bunch here that's rotting. So I need them to eat the frost burgers. I guess I can let them prioritize eating the frost burgers over the veggie poppers. Okay, anyway, let me check the delivery of this. Okay, they should deliver the ammo suit over to this thing. And then I need them to start working on here, otherwise the heat is going to start spreading. Alright, nice. Now that he's building this, right, I think I want to make all of this priority 7. Let's make all of this priority 7. Priority 7. Okay, this should, over here should be priority 8. What is this guy doing? Okay, I actually don't want so many guys in here. I want my best diggers in here. But these 3 guys actually, I can let them come in, but I don't want the rest of the guys coming in. Make 1 dig. I need him to be tuning up the generators. I think these 2 generators, oh, they are tuned up already. Okay, if they are tuned up already, then he can continue helping me digging, to dig around. Okay, all of this sweat corn are not growing and requires pollination. Okay, I need to, let me see. There's a fridge over here. I can put a sweat corn. Alright, I'm going to put a fridge over here, and then I'm going to store a bunch of sweat corn here. I might get this to be refrigerated. I might just get this to be refrigerated so that the sweat corn doesn't spoil. Okay, fine. It will take a bit more of power, but I think it will be worth it. Because right now there's a bunch of sweat corn all over on the map. I need them all to be brought over there. Also, why the heck is nobody doing this? Alright, make this priority 6. I need them to do this, otherwise the Obago figs are all not growing. Alright. The new printable, let's just see what we get. Building and ranching. Decent, okay. Let me check if there's any ranchers around. We only have one rancher, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a backup rancher. Alright. I think I'll get you. You'll be in Tick 4 ranch. Oh, she can do doctoring also. You know what? I'm gonna make her a doctor. She has improved medicine. I'm gonna let her make, I don't know, 2 curative tablets. And then I'm gonna set her doctoring priority to very high, followed by building and digging, then followed by ranching. Alright, cool. Also, I've built a bunch of aeropods over here using the diamond. I've sent a bunch of diamond into this bin from this area over here and also from the bottom of the map. So I have a bunch of aeropods built here. Now, what's the temperature here? 36, 38, 38. Okay, I'll be able to grow the plants over here. As long as the temperature is below 40 degrees, the plants will be able to survive. So let's just start planting a bunch of plants. Let's just make sure that there's no more than 4 people on one schedule. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, this is fine. Now, this thing is functioning already. So it's currently gonna send a bunch of water into the oil wells. And then this thing is gonna start producing. I will send the gas out only when the pressure is above 2000. Above 2000. Okay, the pump is not in liquid at the moment, so it's not pumping, but it's perfectly operational. Alright, now that this is built, we can start building a tower over here without worrying about the water just flooding the area. Nice. Alright, I have 2 people working down here. I kinda want one more Atmosphere dock here so that I can have 3 people working here. I guess I can let the rest of the guys work on all of these random errands around. Okay. Okay, just do some of this stuff over here. Okay, she's suffocating. Okay, you can see the plants reverting back to normal because some of the hydrogen is migrating upwards. Alright, I got a circuit overloaded message. Oh yeah, the oil wells. Now that the oil wells are active, right, this circuit will overload. Oh man. What do I do here? Okay, I need one more circuit. I've been mentioning this for quite a while already. already. I need one more circuit over here. Can we add another battery? Okay, so what I can do is, oh no, even if I add another battery, I don't have another generator powering that battery. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'm not going to let the oil well operate for now because I don't have the capability to let it operate. I don't have the power because if I let it operate, my wires would all just overload. I need to work out my wires here. I need another circuit over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct this and then make another smart battery over here. Kind of want this to be priority 6 actually. Oh, what the heck? Huh? Oh no, alright, let's disable auto repair for everything. Oh, it's gonna take a while because of all the selection. Okay, she's in the process of doing it right now. And then, alright, so what is going to happen is I will have one over here and one over here. And then I'm going to cut this automation wire in the middle. Alright, kind of want this to be priority 6. I kind of need this to be done. Okay, but some guys just punching the lime, punching the fossils into lime, and eggshells, I guess, eggshells into lime as well. Fritter starvation, lumps. Okay, now, these guys are looking for food. They have just a bath. Okay, these guys are looking for food. Okay, the reason I'm actually relocating all of these critter feeders over here, right? I'm also going to deconstruct this. The reason I'm relocating this over here is because I want to plant another Ovaro node over here. So what I've done here, right, is I have actually dig up to 2 towers over here. Previously there was a bunch of towers here, so I dug this up so that the Ovaro node can keep spreading around this vein over here. Yeah, so hopefully it spreads up the wall here. Otherwise, previously it did not have enough space to spread. Now it has enough space. So hopefully it will provide enough food for the lumps. There's a Mimica in here already, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Oh no, why are they sending Ovaro fix in here? Okay, I'll just cancel it. Let me see, they are still working on a... Okay, I'm getting a lot of overloading damage. Okay, the water sieve is adding quite a bit of load to the circuit itself. And not to mention the 2 rock crushers are being used. Okay, I really need the wires to be reworked a little bit, otherwise it just... I need to make sure that all of these wires down here are... Actually no, I think the simpler solution, all of these wires down here can be regular wires, because it's way too long. I don't want to spend so much time just changing all of these wires over here to LED wires. That will take a crazy amount of effort. So what I can do is I can make this up here LED wires instead. So I can make all of this part of the circuit over here, the conductive wire circuit over here, and the regular wires will actually power the bottom section of my base. Okay. I think a big reason for the power consumption is these two rock crushers over here. I might just make... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this two rock crushers part of the conductive wire circuit instead of the regular wire circuit. Okay. Still getting overloaded. Okay, I need to just cut off power from the bottom section. Maybe cut this off from here. Okay, I'm still getting overloading. Oh man. Okay, make this priority 6. Even with this not operating, it's still too much. Okay, fine. In that case, I will temporarily just disable this pump. Disable this pump down here. That will stop the overloading. What the heck is still overloading? That's crazy. I don't think, is it this pump? It's not this pump over here. It might be this pump over here. Let's stop this pump from being used. Okay, hold on. Alright, cool. Now, I think I can connect the two pumps back up, because a bunch of load has been removed from this circuit over here. So let's reconnect these two and reconnect the electrolyzer and see if I still get overloading issues. Alright, let me check the load on this circuit now. Okay, the load on this circuit is good now. So what I can do is I can let this oil well work. That will add some load to this circuit. Okay, it's sometimes going below 1000, so it's not overloading. Again, I need to... Okay, the automation wire is done. I need to cut this off from here, and then I need to copy settings, paste. Alright, and then I need to split the circuit up in two. Easier said than done. Oh my god, it's so daunting. Actually, all of these wires is just servicing this MOSFET docks over here. I'm not necessarily using this MOSFET docks at the moment, so I don't really need to care about these wires over here. Okay, how do I want to do this? Alright. Okay, it's quite simple actually. I need another wire over here, and then I need another wire over here. So this section of wire is going to be like that, and then I need wires over here, like that. Alright, and I need all of this to be conductive wires. And I'll replace all of this with conductive wires here, like so. That should work. Alright, this should work. I'm going to connect all conductive wires to all of these things over here, and then the regular wires I will use a wire bridge. So what I mean is, this will be regular wires. There will be a wire bridge over here. I think I'll use nickel ore. There will be a wire bridge over here. There will be a few wire bridges actually. There will be another wire bridge over here, and then this 1K line will power the bottom of the map. So it'll be something like that. Okay, cool. I think that's fine. So I need all of this to be conductive wires. All of this over here should be conductive wires. Do I want the fridge to be powered? Why do I even have a fridge there? Wait, this fridge is unnecessary. No, this fridge is unnecessary. We'll just deconstruct it. I want to use this fridge over here instead. So we can deconstruct the fridge. And then this thing is going to connect down, and then it's going to go through all of this area over here. Oh wow, I need to connect conductive wire over to there as well. Is there a way I can stop here and let the 1K wires, I can let this line over here power the 1K wire. Okay, so instead of doing this, let me see. It'll be a bit tricky because I essentially will need wire bridge everywhere. I can power this and then power this over here using a conductive wire bridge. Alright, the rest of this thing can be powered with the regular 1K wire. Alright, cool. So I'll let the rest of the guy work on that while my exosuit guys work on over here. Okay, going to use toilet, that's fine. I don't know why when I look at all this sulfur, I'm just compelled to dig all of it up. It's not such a huge priority, so I'll make it priority 6. Okay, doing this will add a bunch of brine or whatever to the bottom here. Alright, let me take a look at the situation here. That the pipes might break. Okay, the pipes didn't break, that's good. Insufficient oxygen generation, okay. Wow, this band is completely just... Okay, wow. All of these vents are overpressured. Okay, I need to connect this vent up. There's got to be more vents to the side, like this one over here. I need to connect this up. I don't think there's any more vents to the side. I think those are all the vents to this side, but here there's more vents over here. Yeah, so I want the oxygen to get sent out over here as well. Alright, that will stop the insufficient oxygen generation message. I want to cut this off from here and this off from here. These two things will be not operational for a while. Huh? Okay, somebody come over here and fix this, please. Also, wow, okay, that's really bad. Okay, I need the engine tune up. Let me check what is this guy doing. He's working on this area, that's fine. That's fine. Let me check his schedule. Mac 1 digs over here. Okay, she's going to do with her downtime very soon. This guy earned a skill point. I'm going to give her electrical engineering, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let her take over the engineering tune-up errands. Well, this guy over here, I need her to be mainly doing digging. So this guy will be, I guess the naming convention is fine. Okay, there's a lot of mafic rock over here, right? I should make all of this out of mafic rock instead. Okay, this guy is getting fixed, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to cut this off from here for now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. This should be cut off from here. Cut off from here. And then instead I will connect this tree up. So this circuit itself is not affected. And then yeah, this is fine. And then this circuit over here, I will disconnect this from here and connect this to here. Oh, why is this not? Okay, hold on. Alright, cool. I don't want this auto sweeper operational for now. One 1350 watts. Alright, just disable auto repair for everything. Where's the disable auto repair? Okay, on disable auto repair. Okay, wait. Oh no. Why is it broken? I think they didn't fix it. Let me check the status over here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's still hydrogen up here. Circuit overloaded. Why is it overloading when I have less load? It makes no sense. There's a line still connected, is it? No, I don't see any line that's connected. Why is this line overloading? Now it's not overloading. Hold on. Okay, the rest of this should be built. Come on, build the rest of this. I might make this priority 6 just so that they do that. Okay, hold on. I need you to come over here and build the rest of this. I need to change all of this to Mafic Rock, which kind of sucks. Alright, cool. All of this should be Mafic Rock. The rest of this can be Granite because there's a bunch of Granite over here. But this should be Mafic Rock. We'll move her slightly. It's constantly flashing red, but I'm not getting the overloading message. Okay, I think that's the circuit's rework. It's still occasionally just flashing red. Okay, once this gas pump starts getting involved, this circuit over here will overload, will 100% overload. Oh man, and then I will need to need to add another circuit over. Wow, right now I have 4 circuits and it's not enough. Okay, I think it's still okay for now, so I'm just gonna ignore the issue. Okay, I have guys working over here now. Wait, they can breathe a little bit here. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to dig out the salt tower. Otherwise, I don't want the salt water here splashing out here. Because I want the salt water level to be low enough that I can start building a bridge over. Okay, I don't really want to dig out this tower over here because I want the salt water to flow in this direction. Yeah, I think we can dig this out. We can keep this tower over here, and then we can build a ladder over here. Right, now that this vent over here is built, oxygen should be coming over. Most of the oxygen is coming over here right now. That's fine, I don't really need any oxygen going down below here. I don't need any oxygen going down below here, because right now I'm not really sending guys into this biome over here. So that's completely fine. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, all the CO2 are getting sent down here already, as you can see. Alright, why are they not building this? Unreachable build, okay, I see. I'll need a ladder over here. Then that way they should be able to come over here. I need this to be priority 7, so she'll stop doing this. Maybe I should have let her just finish digging up the rest of this. Wait. Where is she going right now? Okay, not a lot of Frostburger has rotted, that's fine. That's fine. Let me check the status here. Okay, they are eating the Frostburger, right? 5%, 6,000. Okay, they should be eating the Frostburger because... Okay, this will allow them from eating the Mimullet. I want them to finish off all the Frostburgers. How much Frostburger is that again? 6,000. 1000. Okay, they should be able to just take the Frostburgers. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is what I'm mentioning earlier. So this auto sweeper is not able to reach this veggie popper, which is why right now I have to manually deliver all the veggie poppers over to the conveyor loader. So that's not good. Also, I need to obviously just connect the rest of this to power. I can just deconstruct all of this first, and then connect the connecting wires to here. Kind of need this to be priority 6. Greater starvation lumps, okay. Fig. Want them to send the Obargo fig in here. And then this is where I need to start planting a bunch of Obargo nodes. I need to, the whole reason I'm doing this, right, is because I want to shift a smart battery over. This smart battery over here, I want to shift it over here. I have to change the automation wires a little bit, and then I have to reconnect the wires a little bit as well. So this is going to connect to this one over here, and this is going to connect to this. Alright, so I will need to build all the wires first. That's not going to take a lot of time. So this is going to connect to this, this is going to connect to this. So I just need to build all of these wires, and I should be able to just like disconnect the wires accordingly. Hold on, are they? Okay, they are not yet working over on here, that's fine. Let me check the salt water. The salt water has all been drained out into this area over here. That's good. I just want to come over to a mop of the area first. They are not really able to go to this side. Now, should I include fire poles here? Because this might be like a highway. I might put fire poles on the side. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. What metals is there? There's a bunch of nickel ore around. Okay, I should have enough nickel ore for the fire pole here. And then that will allow I'll be able to reach this tower over here. I can also pretty much dig out this bleach stone. It will drop into this puddle of water over here and will not off gas. Actually, I think it's better if the fire pole is on the other side. Okay, I kind of want this to be priority 6. Let me check the status of this. Okay, they are building this over here. Cool. Got a bunch of steam here, which is perfectly fine. Now, the thing is, should I just close this area off entirely? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about closing this area off entirely. Yeah, essentially I'm making this entire area a boiler room. Do I want to close this area off? I think I'll be able to get into this area by digging in from here. So yeah, let's just close this area off. Let's just close it off. So I stop getting heat transfer into the other biomes entirely. I'll use granite for this. Alright, and I'll make it priority 7 also. All this salt water should be boiling. Salt water is on 90 plus degrees. Okay, eventually this pump, right, will overheat, but I think it's gonna take quite a bit of cycles before that happens. Okay. Oh, there's a problem with this. Let me see if the salt water is flowing out. Yeah, there's a bunch of brine here. There's a mixture of brine and salt water over here, which is a problem, because the brine is actually blocking the salt water. Let me just check. The bottom section is the brine, the top section is salt water. And there's a bit of brine over here. Okay, so I need to do a mop of this area now. I need to do a mop of this area. Otherwise, this salt water is not able to flow out. Yeah, all the salt water, as you can see, is just stuck here. I don't know if I want that, man. Probably not. Let me see if the salt water is flowing out properly here. It's kind of flowing out properly, okay. I need to make sure there's no brine that's trapping the salt water. Oh, this one's salt water. This is brine though. Actually, there's no. I don't need to mop. Do I want to mop? Fine, let's just mop the bottom section. So Mac1, I need you to do a mop. I need you to prioritize mopping. Get over here. Oh no, what is he doing? Oh, I have some other random mop errands around. Okay, yeah, there's this stupid area over here that's very gnarly. What the hell is this? What is this? What the heck? Yeah, never mind, let's just ignore this. Let's just ignore that. Hold on, where are you again? Where is she going now? Oh. Okay, never mind, let's just put this back to priority 5. Come on, just mop that brine. What's she doing now? Huh? Oh, there's a freaking towel over here that's priority 6. Alright, now mop this up please. Okay, now that that's done, I think the water will be able to flow through now. Now I still need to get rid of all of this brine at the bottom. All of this is salt water. She's going down here to mop. Okay. She's mopping 180 kg at a time, that's crazy. Alright, I think we are good now. Oh, there's a lot of water and brine here. Okay, now I shouldn't have any like water getting stuck here. Nice. Actually, right, this is like a heat exchanger. It's a very like basic heat exchanger, I think, but essentially it's just like, yeah, it's a very basic heat exchanger. I don't really know what else to say about this. I don't think the steam over here will be hot enough for me to put a steam turbine up here. Okay, we'll just make it like that for now. Let me see, some of the steam might come up here. I'm not sure if I want to insulate this area off. I'm not sure if I want to just close this off. I think I will just make this a towel. Actually, there's a drop of brine over there that is actually in fact stopping the heat from transferring out. So this is actually good. This is perfect. Okay, I will let her move out. Alright, let's get her to stop mopping. Okay, she can just help with all these random building errands around the area. Let me check the load. The load is a lot more a lot better. Okay, never mind. It's still pretty horrible. Okay, let me see. I kind of want to use up all of the charge in this battery over here, and then I need to make this hydro. Okay, I can't spell. Hydroponic farm. Alright, I'll plop this down over here. Oh no, it needs to be over here, so that it can grow a bit of overgrowth to the side. Okay, so I first need for this to be built. I want to exhaust all the charge in here. So what I'll do is I'll set the high threshold to 1, the low threshold will be 0, high threshold will be 1. I want all the charge to be used up in this battery here. What the heck? Why is it gathering charge? Huh? Hold up. Why is it gathering charge when it should be losing charge instead? I'm a bit confused. Okay, I'm tired of that. Should we just cut this off entirely? Let's just cut this off entirely. I don't want any hydrogen in this thing. How is this thing getting charged? What's happening? Is there a stray wire connected somewhere? That doesn't seem to be the case. How is this thing getting charged? Oh, there's this wire over here. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, now it should just start losing charge. I don't need to cut off the hydrogen. Now it should be losing charge. Yeah, as you can see, it's rapidly losing charge. Alright. Now that the automation wire is built, right? I need to tweak it. Yeah, it's something like that. And I will disconnect this from here. I will copy settings from this, paste it over here. The wires will also have to be a bit different. Okay, I don't want this to work for now. Okay, I'll deconstruct this with priority 6. Alright, the battery is dead. Nice. Okay, now I can change the wires a little bit. So this should go to this section over here. This should go to this section over here. I'm going to cut this off here. And then I need to connect the automation wire like so. Alright. And then this should start working again. Yep. Nice. This is not I should disconnect it from the circuit so that this isn't powered up. I don't want this to be powered up. Okay, I think we can deconstruct this. I'm not sure I want to deconstruct the automation wire though. I guess there's no real need for the automation wire. Let's just get rid of all of this, including a battery. I guess we can deconstruct the wires also. And I'm going to start planting the overgrow node here. Now this requires an input of water. So I will simply have to connect some pipes into it. Okay, I have guys working over here. Let me check the oxygen. Oxygen is fairly good here. Oh no! Oh! Wait, why? Why do I have water coming over? Okay, no, I don't want the water contaminating, saltwater contaminating this area over here. Thankfully there's not a lot of salt water. So what I can do is get down over here. Then I want to block this off. I want the salt water to fill this area over here. I need to block this off. I can block it off over here. The thing is, they can't reach over here without. They can't reach this area here. Alright, fine. Let's just do this for now. I'll get the salt water flowing into this chamber over here. I don't need all of this to be priority 6, just one of it needs to be priority 6. This and this needs to be priority 6, the rest of this should be priority 5. Let me check these guys. These guys are looking for food. Alright, they don't have the just eat buff, so I need to feed them some of the lumps. Right, let's remove you, and then we will send you, we'll sacrifice you. I hate sometimes when you cannot click on the relocate errand. Okay, we'll sacrifice him to the Rexus. Okay, hopefully some of the salt water start getting drained out here. Oh my god! Oh! Are you kidding me right now? Oh my god. How am I so dumb? Wow. The sand. Oh my god, it's the sand. Oh. The salt water, how did that get in here in the first place? It's because of a pile of sand. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. It's not too bad yet. It's not too bad. I can dig this out and get the salt water flowing into this basin over here. Then I can still empty out the salt water from here. So it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Okay, most of the salt water is flow out already here. Come on, I need this to be priority 6. Alright, the salt water, please just flow all the way over here. I don't think it's going to do that. There's too much salt water. There's too much salt water on this level. And I don't really want to. Oh, I can dig up this metric rock tile over here as well. I'm gonna move her slightly so she goes and dig this. Alright. Get as much salt water out of here as possible. And then I don't want to dig down into here. We'll dig down from here. And then I'll place like a block over here. Oh wait, we can still get the salt water out by forcing it, by placing blocks over here. I'm not sure how well this is going to be though. Oh no, I can still salvage the situation. Okay, just don't do this for now. Just okay, I need all of this to be dug out first. Come on. Okay, alright, now that this is done, I can start forcing the salt water out. Let's force the salt water out by placing tiles over here. Yeah, that will force the salt water out. Yeah, suffocating a little bit, that's fine. Come on, build this tower. Alright, now the salt water should all be forced out here. Okay, it's going to take a while for all this water to drain out. So I will just let them work on this in the meantime, I guess. Okay, it's draining out rapidly. Alright, it's drained out already. Nice. Okay, now that that's done, I can come in over here, clean this up, and then start heading down. I still need this tower over here, which kind of sucks. If I dig out this abyssal block, the salt water level I think is going to be lowered by a tile. So I kinda want to do that. Let's do this. Let's deconstruct this tower over here. Alright, dig 2 off. You know what? I'm going to set your tidying priority to very high. Where is he right now? Right, come over here and mop this up. Alright, nice, awesome. Deconstruct this, and then we can start building ladders down. Okay, cool. There's 2 bleach stone over here. Let's make sure to not dig them up. I kind of want to see what's over here. Oh wait, hold on. I need to set their tidying priority back to standard. Okay, I might need fire poles over here as well. Because I want them to be able to come down here without issues. Wait, there's a bleach stone over here. I don't want to dig through the bleach stone. Now I want to push the salt water out so that I can build a fire pole down here. But I don't think that there's enough space to hold all the salt water. So that kind of sucks. So I can only build like a small fire pole section here. I guess that's better than nothing. Yeah, that's fine. I can't dig out this metric rock tower obviously, because otherwise everything will start collapsing down. Okay. I might just dig out this area over here so that the salt water can start sort of getting drained out. Now because the salt water will take out a space over here, right, it will stop the sour gas from flowing out, which is really good. Critter starvation, still getting lumps starving. I'll probably want to put another Mimica over. Alright, relocate this Mimica over to here. And then I need you to plant the Ovagro node here with priority 7. Let me check saltwater. How much saltwater has been drained out? Now I really need to do something about this. Okay, I want them to be wearing an ammo suits of the. Okay, the polluted water is over here. I don't want all of this sort of fresh water being drained out. I want to drain out the polluted water. The polluted water is all gathering over here. So what I will do is, let me just check. This contains water. It's mostly water plus a bit of polluted water. All of these tanks over here are contaminated with polluted water. I think all of these tanks should be regular water as well. Yep, all these tanks are regular water. I want to send the polluted water from here. Oh wait, hold on, stop. Above 500, okay. Above 500. It's just sending tiny blocks of crude oil now and wasting a bunch of power. Okay, let's make sure it doesn't do that. This pump is in a bad location, okay. I need to relocate the pump over to here. What's the metal? Wow, I probably have to use uranium. There's no metal anywhere nearby. Wow, there's really no metal around. Fine, I think I will use uranium in that case. The thing is, uranium, I think it boils fairly quickly. Sorry, it melts fairly quickly. There's a wolframite. Oh, there's iron over here. Okay, never mind. Let's just use iron in that case. Then I need to connect it over to here. Wait, what is this material made of? Sedimentary rock. Okay, I'm going to use granite here. And then, the wires, I think I will just use uranium for the wires. Okay, never mind. I think I will use, yeah, you know what? I will use uranium for the wires. Why not? Oh wait. Oh, I cannot put the wires above the volcano, otherwise it will just melt. Sorry, I cannot put the wire below the volcano. I need to put it above the volcano, so it needs to be something like that. Okay, tell you what, I need a wire bridge over here. Where's the conductive wire bridge? Wire bridge, wire bridge, not conductive wire bridge. And then I need to build a bunch of wires like this. Okay, I don't really need a hydro sensor here. And then I want them to be wearing exosuit when they come in. Oh man. Okay, I need to put a door here. I think I will manually just dump one of the Atmo suit out and then get my guy to wear it. I guess I will just put a door over here. I want to restrict access for my guys coming in here. I mean, my guys can work over here, but I don't want them working over here without ammo suit, because obviously they will be drowning constantly. So let's just build a door over here. There's not a lot of metal around, huh? There's ultramite over here. Fine, let's just build a freaking door of uranium. Who cares? I kinda want this to be priority 6. Alright, I have an Obagro node now, here now. It's going to spread the roots over to here and then up this area over here. Okay, I already have a bunch of roots spreading here, that's good. That is really good. Okay, let me see. I should probably extend this pump out, because otherwise they will be constantly suffocating when working down here. Fine, it doesn't take a lot of effort for me to do this. All my guys have very high skill in building and digging, so it shouldn't take them very long to do this. Alright, just put a pump down here, put a gas vent down here. I think this is fine. Let's put a gas vent over here for now. Okay. I'll be able to put another lump in this wrench. I'll be able to put another lump in this wrench when this vine starts sprouting. Oh, wait a minute. Some of this melted. 97 tiles. Okay. I need to build another tile over here. I don't think it needs to be priority 6, priority 5 will do. Okay, let me just check on this volcano. I don't think it produced anything yet. There's a bunch of 300 degrees iron there. Do I want to send it out? Oh! Huh? Oh wow, there's so much iron. Oh, there's iron over here. I think they grabbed the iron over here and took it over here. Oh, I see. Okay, in that case, I don't even need any more iron in here. Let's just dump all the iron out. Iron to steel, set this to forever, copy settings, paste, and now I'll set this to disallow manual use. Okay, let me see. The lime will drop down here. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I probably want another insulated tile over here. Yeah, let's put an insulated tile over here so that the lime will drop onto here instead of the water. Hopefully it doesn't cause the area to flood. Okay, she's actually building it. I'm actually going to save the game here. just in case the whole building, the tower over here caused a massive flood. Alright, it didn't cause a flood, that's good. How much material do I have? They've almost finished processing all the lime I have on the map, all the fossils that I have on the map. I'm really also placing a bunch of eggshells and poke shell mode into the storage bin. Oh no, there's a bunch of bleach stone again. Consumable ore. Okay, I will just spend some time looking around for any bleach stone that is just randomly off-gassing. This bleach stone is completely submerged, so it's not off-gassing. This bleach stone is off-gassing though, so I need to relocate it over to the side. All of this bleach stone is fine. I don't think there's any other bleach stone that's off-gassing. Okay, this bleach stone is not emitting, but I think it's better if I just relocate it over to here, so that in case all the CO2 just escapes this area, the bleach stone won't start emitting and start just spraying chlorine everywhere. Okay, this bleach stone definitely needs to go. Okay, this bleach stone as well needs to be relocated. Unpermitted food, okay. I need them to eat the veggie poppers. Also, let me just check, there's a bunch of lettuce around. Okay, please get the lettuce to be stored in here. Okay. Oh, okay, the fridge is here. Lettuce and also sweat corn. I want them to grab sweat corn and lettuce that's on the map and just dump it in there. Let me check the bleach stone. Alright, let's just dig up some of these random materials around. Alright, okay, there's oxygen here, so they should be able to breathe a little bit. I think we have to dig this up, otherwise the airflow here is pretty bad. Okay, now this thing is going to start. Okay, let me check. I need to enable this. Wait. How do I enable this thing? Oh wait, did I already enable it? I don't think this needs to be enabled. Alright, cool. Let's hope the salt water doesn't just explode out. Okay, now that I've created okay, I actually want this deconstructed so that I can dig out this bleach stone tower. Okay, and now I've got a bunch of brine coming into here. Now I can dig out this bleach stone. It will fall into this over here and it will start off gassing. Let me check. There's a bunch of oxygen here. I do also want to just dig into this area as well after all this brine is gone. Okay, they should be working on this area next. I think I'm going to end the episode soon because I don't really have any other construction projects. Let me check the amount of crude oil in here. Okay, there is already start to have a liquid in here. I want a liquid reservoir over here. And then now this is where it gets complicated. This is where it gets complicated. So, what's the local material around here? There's a lot of shale around. In that case, we will use shale. Let me think about this. I want to send it into this thing, into this reservoir over here. The output will be sent into the reservoir, and this will be sent into the input, and then the output will loop back into this thing, and then the output will loop back into this reservoir over here. So it'll be something like that, something like this. And eventually the pipe over here will break. I think it's better if we put make this a mesh towel. If I don't make this a mesh towel, when the pipe breaks, the 400-degree petroleum is going to spill everywhere. So I need this to be a mesh towel. Alright, they should be building the rest of this, no issue. I kind of want them to eat the toasted millets. There's also a bunch of lettuce here that's just rotting. Sweat corn, there's a lot of sweat corn in here. Where's the lettuce? Oh. Okay, somebody relocate them over to here, please. I don't really have any meat. Alright, just relocate them over, maybe over to here. Yeah, fine, relocate. It's not a lot of letters actually. Okay, so relocate over to I guess just relocate over to here. Make that priority 7. Okay, I need to start sending peat over here. Okay. And you start sending peat over. I think 8,000 will be good enough. I'll do a calculation of how much peat I need. Let me take a look at the lime I have on the map, because that's a limiting resource. 2390. 2390. 10 lime is, I'm able to make 239 orders. Let's just make it 200 orders. 200 orders of steel. So that will require 4,000 refined carbon. 4,000 refined carbon. 4,000. Okay, I will need 12 tons of peat here. Minimally 12 tons of peat. I'll go for 15 tons of peat. 15 tons. Okay, I'll get my guys to start storing peat inside here. Right, once all of this stuff get processed. Hold on. I don't want any random guy to start operating. You have a... Why is your operating skill so high? The heck? This guy has such a high operating skill, that's so random. Why is your operating skill so high? Oh man, I don't want him to be doing operating. The heck? I think, has he been operating all this while? That might be why his operating skill is so high. Wow. He's actually the third highest. That's crazy. Alright, fine. I think I'll allow him to operate. Does he? I'm pretty sure he has no grease monkey. Oh man. Why did I get him to do the operating? Oh my god. Okay, let's check on the other guys. This guy, do you have an interest in grease monkey or something? No, he doesn't. Wait. There has to be a reason why I assign this guy operating, even though it's not an operator, right? It makes no sense for me to assign him operating. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Skill level +4. Early bird +2. Skill level. Skill level. I have no idea. Dude. Why is his operating skill so high? I kinda want the other guy to start operating. Okay, is the generator tuned up? Well, the generator seems to be tuned up already. Okay. You can stop operating for now, and then the other guy can take over. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, it should be fine because this thing will deodorize all the polluted oxygen coming off of this thing, so there won't be any pollution exposure. Oh man. I think I know why it rotted. I think I know why all this rotted. Wow. I need them to eat the veggie poppers. kg veggie popper. Alright, maybe let's just relocate this outside here. This thing is pumping, right? Just making sure. Oh, there's a brine over here. There's no reason why this thing is not pumping. Okay, I really hope that this brine over here is not messing things up. I need to mop this up. Priority 7. In fact, set that to yellow alert just so that somebody comes in and mop that up. In the meantime, who is this? Alright, buddy, I need you to wear the ammo suit. And then I need you to move over to here. I will force her to stay in here. Alright, work on the rest of this. Okay, she's building stuff. Okay, we need to deconstruct this liquid reservoir and rebuild another one. Let's just build another liquid reservoir over here as well. Okay. I will get this pump to stop pumping. Let me think about this. What is this material? Sedimentary rock. Okay, there's a lot of sedimentary rock around. Let's use sedimentary rock as a building material. I want to extend this pipeline here and out of here. Okay, it's gotta be something like that. And then I'll connect all of this to this polluted water pipeline. I want all of this polluted water to start getting sent, to start getting sent out. Alright, what is this? Iron ore. Just use a freaking uranium. Alright, now you can connect this up. And then I think I need you to leave here. Oh no, she's going to depressure the oil well. I want her to focus on building this. Okay, okay, she's working on this temporarily. Let's just make all of this priority 5. let me see. There's a lot of polluted oxygen coming out here. And by a lot, I mean a lot. I might want to start placing deodorizers around. I'm going to put one at the choke point over here and another one over here. I'm going to unequip the suit also. Wake up, wake up. Alright. Now that this pipe is done, I'm just gonna temporarily send all of this out. Now this thing, there's a bunch of salt water over here, so I need to send out all of this brine. Alright, I think I will send all of this water over here out. I'll send all of this out. Need to connect this as well. Huh? Oh. Why is it going into this area here? It makes no sense. Oh. Oh. Okay, no. It's backflowing. What am I gonna do? Okay, I can't have the piping like this. Alright, I need this to be done. Okay, they'll probably work on this. Still overloaded. Still getting popped eardrums. Alright, now I need to connect this up. Huh? Wait, that makes no sense. Bro, I have the... Why is it like that? Why is it going out of here? What the heck is happening? It's not connected to any input ports. Why is the liquid flowing out like this and not going up here? Okay, what? Okay, I might need a bridge over. Let's see what happens if I build a liquid bridge over here like this. I know I'm building a lot of bridges and I don't like it either, but let's see what happens if I do this. Oh wait. Oh. Okay, I think I know why. Because this is not connected. Once this is connected, I think it should be flowing properly now. Alright, basically going to start pumping all of this brine and this nasty stuff out. And once I get rid of this brine over here, once I start getting rid of the brine, oh my. The bad thing is that there's always going to be brine here, because there's still a bunch of brine over here. Once this thing melts, there's going to be a lot of brine added to this area again. I guess I can just send all this polluted water out into this area over here as well. It's fine. I already have a bunch of polluted water coming out from this area over here. I think I will just let all of this, including the fresh water, be desalinated up here. Okay, anyway, I don't think I have any more construction projects off the top of my mind, so I think I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm going to come back again when I have some more projects to do. Let me check this area real quick. Okay, I just need to simply connect this up. Alright, let me see if this thing is awaiting material. Refined carbon. Okay, delivering peat over to here. This auto sweeper, right? Let me see. Can I relocate it? Apparently not. Oh. If only I can put it over here. Can I fit auto sweeper somehow? I can deconstruct this tower over here. And why not just start planting a bunch of rows? Oh, this area is 40 degrees. I might need some jumping joyas to be planted here instead. Jumping joya, okay. Now let me check the amount of, there's no diamonds in here. Why is there no diamonds? No pending deliveries. Alright, this thing is done, okay. Shipping auto sweeper. I want this to be disallow manual use. I don't want them to deliver stuff to this bin. I want this to deliver the bin, the refined carbon over to here. Wait, I don't even need this right now. If I build this here, I don't even need this. Alright, let's just deconstruct this and build this over here. Okay, I'll end the episode once this is done. Come on. Okay, she's doing it right now. I guess I can reclaim this area over here, so let me see if there's any plants. There doesn't seem to be any plants around here. Doesn't seem to have any plants. Let me just tower over all of this area in that case. Just tower over here. And then I will just dig a path across here. Now I don't want to dig into here because I want to leave a gap here. I want them to be wearing ammo suit when they come in here. I don't think there's any plant on it. Okay, there's no plants, so I can just get there's a rose bush over here. Let's just do this. Okay, let me make sure that he does this. Okay, I need to enable hysteresis on this. Only supply it when it's less than 1000. Max will be 12,000. This guy earned a skill point. Okay. He already have all the core things. Should I give him few research? That will add to his moral requirement. This guy should probably learn improved carrying. They should get improved carrying definitely. That's gonna be pretty important. Okay, nice. This guy is doing that. Oh wait, hold on. I think we can get this guy to stop for now. Let me see who is taking. Okay, this guy. Mac 1 Dick. Where are you right now? I need her to take over the rock crushing. Mac 1 Dick. Oh, she's going over to deep pressure the oil well. Okay, that's fine. Wow. Okay. So I think this is where we end the episode, because the thing is I just don't know what else to do. I can build another layer over here. Just so that I'll be able to take all of this stuff out. But after this is done, I really don't know what else to do. Alright. Let's just... I might be able to dig these two tiles from here, I'm not 100% sure. I might be able to dig it out from here. And then I guess I'll replace these two pit tiles as well. Okay. I think okay, they are almost done with the fossil crushing. Let me check this guy over here. Okay, she's still depressuring the oil well. Let me check the power on this grid. I think I can add more load to this circuit over here. I think I can get this working as well. Okay, no, it's overloading. Alright, stop. Yeah, the rock crusher is still being used. Oh wait, no, the rock crusher is not part of the circuit. Alright, what is the sudden spike in load? There's a sudden spike in electrical load just now. No idea. Lums are starving. Alright, I need this to be removed, and I just relocate this to here. Okay, why is this thing not growing? Okay, it's growing, but it's doing it extremely slowly. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the wrong location. I'm not sure if it can sprout. I'm pretty sure it can't sprout over. It needs a towel. A towel over here. Okay, you know what? Oh. Alright, I will need to replace this thing over here, because it's not able to sprout the vines along this pathway over here. Yeah, it's just overloading. This crude oil is coming in at 65 degrees. Okay. Wait, why is nobody doing this? Oh, cause it lacks lime. I see. Okay, let me check where the other guy is. The other guy is sleeping. Okay. Nobody's delivering stuff over. No pending delivery. I think it might be because there's no diamond in here. Yeah, he has pretty much taken up all the diamonds in this area here. All the diamonds are below here. Alright, so what I think I need to do is I need to give permission to the rest of the guys. And then I need to deliver suit here. This will be priority 7. I can make more exosuits. Wow, I have so many feather fibers. What in the world? Why do I have so many feather fibers? Okay, let's go with 10. 10 is overkill. Let's go with 8. I have so much. Oh no, this thing is constantly just overloading. No. Okay, I cannot allow this oil well to operate. I need to do something about the circuits for now. Okay, I think they are almost done in this area. Once this area is done, I really don't know what else there is to do. Oh, the Ovago figs are growing here, which is good. The figs are also growing over here. I can just reclaim this area over here. I pretty much don't need all of these natural tiles. Maybe in the future I might make this into another farm. Yeah, certainly don't need any of the storage bins over here now. So let's just dig all this stuff out. This guy earned a skill point. I'll give you exosuit training. Okay, hold on. There is still a little bit of lime left to process. Shows a blueprint. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no, we have a dedicated doctor now. Oh man, okay. I need to get this guy over here. This guy is really good. Duress to impress. Cannot do digging though. That's really bad. The doctor ring. Duress to impress is also kind of garbage. Wow. Do I want this guy? Rocketry is kind of garbage. He is a doctor, but we have a doctor already. I don't really need another rancher. Rocketry is garbage. You know what? This guy, he's not that great. I'm not really in desperate need to get another dude, so I think we'll just get the care package. Okay. Oh, this guy is crushing the rocks so quickly. Where's he running off to? Alright, I really want all of this lime to be processed before we end the episode. Okay, I have 2 ammo suits over here. I need more delivered over here. Let me see, I think he should be delivering the... Wait, what is the hauler doing? Okay, storing diamond. Nice. Alright, good. That way I'll be able to build more arrow pods down. Is there a ceiling trim missing over here? Ceiling trim. Okay, there's one missing over there. Wait, why am I even building that? I don't even need that. Arrow. I guess we can just continue spamming arrow pods down. I'm not sure what to use for this room yet, so I will not put arrow pods in here for now. We'll just spam arrow pods over here. I'm not really using this area for anything. I can put arrow pods over here. I don't think they can actually reach that, so that's fine. Ceiling. Just put over in here as well. Okay, I want the corridors to be lined up with arrow pods, so something like this is fine. I guess I can put some ceiling trim over in here as well. Oh, what the heck? No. Put it over here. Okay. I should have a bunch of diamond delivered here soon. Alright, nice. In the meantime, come on. Okay, she's sleeping. What about the other guy? Oh crap, come on. I should just put a... Oh man, I shouldn't have this thing over here. I should have an auto sweeper over here. I can still put an auto sweeper down. Oh no, I can't. I will need to deconstruct this. I can put an arrow pod over here, but I need an auto sweeper over here, and then I need a wire over here. That way they can manually deliver the lead over from this tower over to here, so that my guys don't just manually do it every single time. Alright, now put the auto sweeper down. Alright, now I don't have a lot of these guys left. Okay, this is 40 degrees. I'm surprised this plant is even growing. Okay, the temperature over here got to be very high. It's 40 degrees, so this plant wouldn't grow. Okay, I need a Oba grow node. agro node over here. Okay, this needs to be uprooted. Okay. Over agro node, priority 7. Oh, the auto sweeper can plant it. I didn't know that the auto sweeper can plant it themselves. Okay, that's pretty interesting. What's in here? Poke shell mode. Oh, I can do this as well. Copy settings, paste. I didn't know that. Okay, now there's a bunch of lime here. I think I can start coming in here and just getting all this water out. There's a bunch of crude oil over here. How much of it? 6.1 kg. Should I just start pumping this water out? There's a bit of brine in there as well. Okay, I probably should get all of this debris out, because I'm going to deconstruct all of these tiles over here. All of this debris will just fall down. I don't want that, so I should probably put like storage bins over here for now, and then I'll do a sweep of this area here. Alright, and now I'll do a sweep of this area, because eventually I'm going to dig out all of this, and then all the content is going to fall down here. Wait, what is she? Sweaty. Okay. Oh wow, there's 10.7 kg of natural gas in here. There's a crazy amount of natural gas here. I don't want my dupes to come in here. Alright, insufficient fossils. I think I should get the manufacturing process started. Let's just deconstruct. I kind of want them to finish all of this. Okay, Mac2 farm. She's eating right now, okay. Okay, I need them to sweep this. Come on. Right, what's happening here? The water is actually flowing down here and not instantly vaporizing. Let me check the temperature here. Oh, the temperature here is fairly low now. Okay. Let me see. I kind of want to dump. Okay. I kind of want to sort of dump water over here, where it's the hottest. Okay, so what I mean is, I kind of want to extend this out along this area here. I can use shield for this. My guy should be able to reach all of this. And then I don't think this needs to be insulated pipe. Just regular pipes will do. What is this? Shield. Okay, this is igneous rock. Okay, I think I'll be using igneous rock. igneous rock. And then I need to go around this volcano, otherwise the iron will just melt all the pipes around. To do something like that, and then put a liquid vent over here, and then vent a bunch of this water out here. I guess I can just spam a bunch of aero pods. Why not? I have so much diamonds around. Aero pods. Let's just spam the aero decor. I mean, I have a lot of guys who are just essentially doing nothing right now, so yeah, why not? Let's just go crazy. Just go crazy. Wow, this is absolutely crazy. I guess I can also replace this with a lead towel, a metal towel. The decor here is absolutely nuts. Wow. I don't think I will need aero pods going all the way there. Okay, I think this is fine. Oh, the loud sleepers should be over here. Rest 1, cook. Okay, I've actually fought a guy with 40% stress. Okay, his stress level is going down. Okay, that's good. Alright, this water pitcher pump needs to be deconstructed so that I can put a towel over here. Let me just make sure that the food is still okay. It's mostly okay. They are eating the veggie poppers, right? Okay, yep. I need to put a towel here. Actually, it's good that they can't escape. I want them to be stuck in here, just crushing stuff. Wait a minute. I guess I can get them to take all of this out. There's a bunch of seals going there. I don't mind just digging into them. I'll move her slightly. Oh no. Okay, she managed to connect the area here. So these guys can leave. I want to sort of trap them in here so that they'll be stuck crushing the lime. I'm pretty sure the sedimentary rock will be able to hold the weight of the salt water. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's not risk it. In fact, I will actually put another layer here just to prevent the thing from giving way. Because if it does give way, it will be really, really bad. There's a bunch of eggshells in here, okay. Let me check. Okay, I think they are doing their downtime right now. No, 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 do not dig this up. Do not dig this up. Otherwise this entire thing will start collapsing on us. I just can just dig into all these random areas. Where is they storing material? Why are they storing over in here? No, 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 storing over here. No, they have stored all the materials in here. Okay, you know what? Dump all of this out. I don't need any materials dumped. Send in here. What the heck? Alright, walk down. Okay, I will end the episode once all of the lime are sent in here. Colony achievement, life found a way. Oh, nice. Okay, nice, 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 nice. That's the entire reason why we are playing this this mode, is to get the life found achievement, life found a way achievement. Rock crusher, current errand. Okay. Right, they are doing a massive sweep of this area. They will get sopping wet from doing this. That's fine. Okay, that is pretty much all the lime I can get around here. Idle. Wait, what? A lump can be idle. I did not know that a lump can be idle. Okay, I think I can relocate this guy over here. Oh my god. I accidentally dug out a centaur or something. Oh my god. Oh. Plug this up, come in. Oh, plug this up, please. I don't know. You shield or something. Come on, come on. Why are they taking so long? Okay. Man, we're gonna have to revert to the start of the cycle. What's happening here? Alright. Oh, this tower over here is breaking. I see. Okay, we need to. This salt is not holding the weight of the entire ocean. Okay, I'm not sure this bleach stone will be able to hold. No, I'm pretty sure the bleach stone will be able to hold it. Because if you dig a bleach stone out, right, it's pretty hard. So I think you'll be able to hold the weight of the water, but not the salt. The salt is like giving way. So I simply need to do something like this. I'll move her over to here. Come on. Why is she not doing this? Oh my god, thank you. Still 27. Okay, they are doing a sweep of this area now. Why did he run off? Oh, I think one of the Slickster died, so he went down just to get a bunch of meat to be sent in. Oh, this should be sweep only, dude. What the hell? Okay, almost done with crushing the lime. Okay, there goes all the eggshells. Okay, I need to relocate this guy over to here. Oh, and then I need to get another Mimica over. Okay, another thing is I need to send a bunch of peat over. I think peat's under consumable or... Oh wow. Relocate. You know what? Let's first relocate a bit of the peat. Okay, there's actually 3000 kg worth of peat here. Let's relocate all of it over to here. But I want to do something else. So right now, right, this, I want some of the peat to be sent out here and get dumped over here. The problem is that I don't have a solid filter research. I need a solid filter so that it will dump the egg out over here and then the peat will be sent out down there. Because right now there's going to be a bunch of peat over here produced by the lumps. So I will just let them manually carry the peat over to here for now. And these veggie poppers, all of it needs to be relocated. Relocate all of this, otherwise it's going to start spoiling. Okay, how much material is there still in here? Okay, they are sending all the peat over. Storing shale. Where are they storing it at? I think they're storing it over here. No, the lettuce. Oh my god, there's so much lettuce that decayed. Oof, okay. Damn it. Oh, there wasn't enough frost buttons. Oh. Oh, my lettuce just freaking decayed. Oh my god. Okay, I need to make 2 frost buns. No. Okay, I think I've used up all the resources in here. Nice. Okay, I can start deconstructing these 2 tiles over here. Okay. Now we need to replace this, and then I will send lime into here. Okay, there's still a bunch of lime that needs to be carried over. Let me check the errand. Alright, I need to allow manual use here. Okay, I think they have... Okay, they have sent all the lime over here. Now I'm going to refine carbon. Okay, I will disallow manual use from here. I'm going to dump the lime out. Alright, awaiting coolant. Okay. Okay, now I've started the steel refining process. Circuit overload. Okay, how much load is on this circuit? I think I know why it's overloading. There's a piece of wire over here, I think. No, this is conductive wires. Why is this overloading? There's a piece of regular wire somewhere, but I cannot find it. Oh, this. Okay. Alright, nice. Okay, now I shouldn't have any more overloading. I think this is where we end the episode. Alright, next episode I'll probably just be manufacturing a bunch of steel here. And I'll also be starting to send people over to the other side. I think they have finished the sweep of this area. I think I can start to put an airlock here and then just clear out all of these tiles. Sure. Now, eventually this area will be filled with boiling petroleum. I'm not sure how I feel about placing an airlock here. I'll put an iridium liquid pump here. Then nickel ore. Okay, I think nickel ore is fine, it wouldn't really melt. And then I need it to pump the boiling petroleum, I don't know, over here. I guess this is fine. What's that thing called? Polymer press. I don't really know what material to build it off. I guess just iron will be fine. Wow. Okay, I think I'll need conductive wires for this. Regular wires wouldn't cut it. I'm pretty sure I can't use this in here. I need to use iron. Alright. And then I'll probably need some ladders over here, otherwise I will not be able to build this. Something like that. Then I'll need an insulated liquid pipe, and then send it over like so. And then this will vent the CO2. Wait, will it vent steam or does it vent steam or does it vent CO2? Polymer press. Gas output pipe. I guess it outputs CO2. No, it also outputs steam. Never mind, let's just connect this up for now. I guess you can output the steam over here as well. Igneous rock. Okay. In that case, I'll do something like this. I'll vent it out. I'll vent the steam out here if the output is not CO2 and steam instead. Okay, and then I'll just get my guys to build all of this. Okay, I think this is where we can stop the episode. I'll just finish building this off camera. Next episode I'll be starting to send dupes over to the other side. Alright, I think that's it for now. See you guys on the next one.